Here's a painful truth most people discover too late. They gave up inches before their breakthrough, not because they were weak, not because they lacked talent, but because they couldn't see how close they really were. The people who win in life are not always the smartest. They're not always the strongest either. They are simply the ones who keep moving when everyone else stops. And today I want to show you the exact mindset shifts that can completely reshape the next chapter of your life. This is not about motivation that disappears tomorrow morning. This is about rebuilding the way you think, step by step, until your habits, confidence, and future begin to transform. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you know deep down you were meant for more, then this video is for you. Most people unknowingly build invisible walls around their potential. They reach one level of comfort and then convince themselves that's all life has to offer. But growth doesn't stop unless you stop pursuing it. What once felt impossible can eventually become normal. The goals that used to scare you can one day become your baseline. That's how evolution works. The danger is becoming too comfortable with who you are right now. Because the version of you sitting here today is not the final version. There are skills you haven't developed yet, strength you haven't discovered yet, a life you haven't experienced yet. And the first breakthrough happens the moment you realize you are capable of far more than your current reality suggests. Everything meaningful demands discomfort first, not sometimes, always. Confidence is built through awkward moments. Discipline is built through resistance. Strength is built through pressure. Yet most people spend their entire lives trying to avoid discomfort. They avoid hard conversations, hard work, hard decisions. Why? Because discomfort threatens the identity they've grown comfortable protecting. But transformation only begins when you stop running from challenge and start facing it head on. You cannot create a new life using old habits and safe decisions. The price of greatness has always been temporary discomfort, and the people willing to pay that price are the ones who change their future. One mistake should never become your identity, but too many people let failure define them. They fall once and convince themselves they're not capable. But failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every successful person you admire has failed repeatedly behind the scenes. The difference is they used failure as information instead of proof they should quit. Think about the gym. Muscle only grows after resistance tears it apart first. The same thing happens mentally. Struggle develops resilience, pressure develops character, setbacks develop wisdom. Your mistakes are not evidence that you're weak. They are evidence that you're growing. One of the hardest parts of growth is working hard while seeing no immediate reward. That's where most people quit. Because modern society has trained us to expect instant results. But real transformation is slow in the beginning. Success grows underground before it becomes visible above the surface, like planting a tree. For a long time, nothing appears to happen, but beneath the soil, roots are expanding. Your effort works the same way. Every disciplined action matters. Every early morning matters. Every small promise you keep to yourself matters. Even when nobody notices, especially then. Because long before success becomes visible to the world, it becomes internal. Here's a simple habit that can completely rewire your mindset. Whenever you feel like stopping, go a little further. Not forever, just a little further. An extra 20 seconds, one more rep, one more page, one more difficult conversation. That tiny extra effort teaches your brain something powerful. Your limits are often self-created. Most people stop because they feel discomfort, not because they physically must stop. And the biggest breakthroughs in life often happen in those final moments when your mind says, quit, but you continue anyway. That's where confidence is built. A lot of people spend years existing instead of living, scrolling endlessly, complaining endlessly, waiting endlessly, drifting through life without direction. It feels safe because staying passive protects you from risk. But it also steals your future. At some point, you must stop sitting in the passenger seat of your life. You have to take control, and that starts with accountability. Not blaming your past, not blaming other people, not blaming the world. Real growth begins when you ask, what can I do differently from this moment forward? That question changes everything. Imagine being bitten by a snake. Do you spend your time chasing the snake for revenge, or do you focus on healing yourself? Too many people spend years emotionally chasing snakes, holding on to resentment, reliving betrayal, feeding anger. But bitterness keeps you emotionally trapped in the past. Healing moves you forward. Not everyone who hurts you is evil. Sometimes people act from pain, insecurity, or ignorance. Don't sacrifice your future by holding on to poison from your past. Protect your peace. Many people live on autopilot without realizing it. Same routine, same thoughts, same excuses, year after year. But your life is not fixed. Your environment is not your destiny. Right now, there are opportunities around you that you haven't explored yet. Doors you haven't opened yet. Potential you haven't activated yet. But those doors only appear when you create a vision strong enough to search for them. A powerful future starts with intentional action. We live in a world full of noise, constant notifications, constant distractions, constant stimulation. But clarity is found in silence. Take a walk alone, put your phone away, sit with your own thoughts. Because the strongest connection you will ever build is the one you have with yourself. Most people are terrified of silence because silence forces honesty. But inside that silence is where purpose, healing, and direction are found. The answers you seek often appear when the noise disappears. Listen carefully. You've already survived every difficult chapter life has thrown at you. That means there is strength inside you whether you realize it or not. So stop shrinking yourself, stop doubting yourself, stop waiting for the perfect time. The future you want is built through repeated acts of courage. One difficult decision at a time, one disciplined action at a time, one uncomfortable moment at a time. You do not need to become someone else. You simply need to unlock the version of yourself that has been waiting beneath fear and hesitation all along. This is your moment to stop saying one day and start saying today. Now go create the life you know you're capable of. If you found this video useful, then please like and subscribe for more videos like this.